Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Crystal. Crystal Moon is my channel. So Sagittarius, how are you today? So we're going to be doing a reading for you, a general reading like I always do. This is for the month of May. But let me just make a disclaimer that it's not necessarily for the month of May. This is just energies that are surrounding you now or whenever you click on this, if you feel the need that you are drawn to this video. Okay, so, but this is for my May generals. Doesn't mean it's happening in May. Anyways, so if it doesn't resonate with you here in your sun sign, check your rising and your moon sign and see if it resonates over there. I appreciate all that are stopping by. I really do. You guys fill my heart with so much love and joy. And I do hope that you guys are doing well on your journey. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say, what messages are going to come through. You know, I am hot. I am hot. I got the fan going. I don't know why I get so hot. I think it's just all the energy coming in, you know. All right, Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius, spirits? What do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, my hair. It doesn't help that my hair is super long. Sagittarius. We have for Sagittarius spirit. One more shuffle. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. OMG. Okay, so that means something's about to happen. Ooh, Sagittarius. So what I feel like is that you're in the moment that you're going to have to be walking away from something, okay? You are going to have to be going to calmer waters here with the Six of Swords, all right? And you're knowing this because over it is the King of Swords. So you're very clear in your mindset on, I believe, what you're having to do. And I feel like you're going to have to move somewhere. Or even if you don't physically move away from the situation or a person, you are definitely knowing that you're wanting it to be more settled, more calm, not in this idea of wishy-washy, back and forth. You want things to be very clear on where you're at and where you stand. But I do see that there's a shift and a change that is happening around you. I feel like new things are beginning, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. All right, I feel like something is going to be turning into your favor. That's what I feel like. So I'm definitely getting a feeling of new beginning because that Ace of Wands is very, you know, full of passion, full of creativity. So I feel like whatever situation you're going through is turning into a direction that's going to fulfill those things. All right. There is definitely going to be a shift. But I do see you wanting to be more, you know, clear on where you stand and where you're going. The King of Swords is very much knowing and having knowledge and knowing his place, you know, and I think he's very clear, okay, very clear in the idea of what it is and what it takes to be in a sense of happiness and joy. Like, he's not playing no games. You know what I'm saying? The King of Swords does not play any games. If you are not there to benefit or bring anything to the table, that king is going to just cut you down, cut you out, or whatever. So with the Six of Swords underneath, I do sense that you're wanting to move into a calmer state. Okay. And I see here for the future, like a future type energy going on, or maybe it's surrounding you now, but you're wanting to have a sense of stability and you're wanting to have a sense of relationship, okay? You have the King of Pentacles under the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is definitely a love offering of some sort, you know, perhaps a new beginning in, you know, love and emotions. And it doesn't have to be love, but usually I feel like in this sense, it is like you're wanting to find stable ground in your relationship. You're wanting to be, with the King of Pentacles, you're wanting that feel of structure. Okay? Because I feel like where you're at, Sagittarius, is very chaotic. It's very chaotic, and that's why you're needing to move somewhere that's a little more level, that's a little more calm. I do get the feeling of back and forth, a lot of ups and downs, and I know that's how life can be, but I think you're kind of like, man, I'm just done with it. I don't want to be in this idea. And since the Wheel of Fortune is about, you know, shifting into a different direction, I see a new passion. I see maybe you're, you know, kind of like letting go of whatever situation is and starting to focus on something that you're passionate about, something that you're wanting to move towards, something that you're wanting to create, your own happiness. I see you moving in that direction. But there is a sense of, you know, I don't like worry, maybe just because the Knight of Cups is such a signifying thing of a relationship or just an offering of love, that you're not quite sure. I'm feeling you're wanting that steady, solid relationship foundation. All right. And maybe that is what's going on with you. Or maybe that's why you're needing to move away, because you're wanting that sense. And maybe for some of you, it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to be the energy that comes towards you. Yes. Okay. So with the Justice card and the Six of Cups and the Temperance that just came out, I'm getting that you're wanting a relationship. You're wanting a soulmate connection. You're wanting somebody, whoever this is, you know, in your life or surrounding you, whatever the connection is, you're wanting to build something. You're wanting that foundation for sure. You're wanting it to flourish, and you're wanting to feel balance in it. And with the Justice card here, you might be dealing with the Libra, perhaps, and your card, Sagittarius. So you have Justice and Temperance. So Libra and Sagittarius here with the, you know, Six of Cups in between. So I'm feeling like you want a relationship. There's a sense of balance, but there needs to be a sense of patience too. I'm feeling like for this to work out, for this to force, there has to be a sense of patience. Okay, for some of you, there has to be a sense of patience. For others of you, there was the patience that was there. Okay. For some of you, you were patient and you were waiting, okay? And you were hoping to find this balance of the relationship. And maybe that is why you, again, don't have that stability and that foundation of knowing where you and this person stands. So you're wanting to kind of move away, or you're wanting to turn into direction and focus on yourself. What else do we have for Sagittarius? What else do we have for Sagittarius? Ooh. So there has been a lot of maneuvering going on here, a lot of back and forth. I'm definitely feeling that with this card. You see the waves in the background, a lot of up and downs, a lot of unsteadiness. That is why you want these calmer waters. You don't want to be in this up and down crazy wave of whatever is going on with you and having to feel like you're having to, you know, juggle or manage two things at once. And, you know, maybe it's it was your job and your family life. Maybe it was you and your person, but you're having to manage everything, you know, at once. And it was getting too much because there was a lot of, I'm feeling like there was just a lot of attention that needed to be brought on to this, you know, relationship of whatever it is. But there was so much rockiness. You didn't have that knowing that concrete stability of a solid relationship. That is what I'm feeling. King of Swords for you. Come on now. Like, you know which way you need to be headed. You know which way you need to be going. I see that with the Death card. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is coming in with the Ace of Wands. All right, you're turning and shifting into a new direction. This is going to change you. This might even be a new start to your relationship or your connection as well. This could be the beginning of the end, or it could be the beginning of the beginning, but just a new beginning, okay? I do see here, though, with the Three of Wands, is that you've been waiting. You've been waiting. You've been wanting this. You've been patient, okay? You've been patient. I just don't feel like, Sagittarius, that you are wanting to be patient anymore for some of you. Okay, you're ready to just get that will to shift. What else do we have for Sagittarius? So we have the Devil and the Lovers. Okay, so I'm seeing there has to be... Wow. Wow. Sagittarius, whatever this connection is, okay? Because I do feel like there's a connection between you and someone, and it's possibly romantic. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel like this is a connection that has a lot of attachment to it, okay? And if it's somebody you're with long term, you know, maybe there was so much investing and being together, but I think it has clouded the idea of your relationship to let it flow in a more natural state, because I feel like you have been in your head a lot. You have been thinking a lot. You have been wanting different from whatever this relationship or connection is. But I feel like you put shackles, okay, on it. Like it's tethered to you in a way, but it's not like, I feel like it's not it's not necessarily a positive tether, okay? It's because you're stuck in this way of thinking of how this should be, that you're not really seeing it how it could be, if that makes any sense. So with this person here, I feel like there is a lot of releasing that has to be done. There is a lot of letting go in your connection. Maybe not the physical part of you guys being together or not being together, but there is a lot of mental, I feel like there's just a lot of mental things that are involved in your relationship that you think or they think how things should be. And there's really not any like communication or compromise in that way, because you both are feeling like you have to be attached. I mean, you don't have to be, but there's just like some kind of burden that's been placed on your relationship. You know, and with the Lovers here, and I'm just seeing this now, it's like you guys could be in this kind of relationship, right? But you could transform into this. I mean, because you got the man and the woman, right? And, or the woman and the man and the woman and... So it's like almost the same picture. This is crazy. But it's almost like the same... This is you guys. But in like two different scenarios. That's what I'm feeling like. So it's kind of like, do you want to stay in this, or do you want to be in this? Okay. Wow, that's really crazy. I don't know. It's very like opposite but mirror like, you know, it's like the dark facing the light in some way. It's really crazy. But I feel like this energy of the Devil here is something that lingers over your connection, and there is love there. There is, you know, there can be a union. I see that you want a union with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So you want a union. You want to be stable. So I'm feeling like, you know, there is hope for you guys. I feel like there needs to be communication that is made. But at the same time, I can see it as, you know, with the Lovers and the Devil card here, it being the attachment of letting go as well, you know, like letting go of the idea that this is where you're wanting to be. Like you being in your head so much and having this attachment to this idea, okay? And maybe it's time for you to let go. You do have these Six of Swords out. So those are just different energies that I am picking up for some of you Sagittariuses. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, that card was here. So they're the Magician. I just shuffled and this card was upright. It must have turned at some point when I was doing this. So, you know, yeah. I feel like with this card I'm seeing is finding the truth. Finding what it is that really is holding you back. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, with the Magician. Like, just whatever is holding you back. Keeping you in this mindset of imagination, because like I said, I feel like you think things should be a way and they're not really going that way, but kind of breaking that down and restarting. Like, I still get that feel of restarting, beginning something new for you. Look, I just said imaginations, and the Seven of Cups came out, which to me sometimes signifies imagination, like dreaming of the love options, dreaming of the possibilities of scenarios of love or where it should be. So interesting on that. Any more messages? I'm going to pull my other deck in a minute and find out if there's any advice. So here we are with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. So this is something you've been giving a lot of thought in this connection, in this relationship, Sagittarius. I feel like you are knowing with the King of Swords where you want to stand, where you want to be, what you do know needs to be happening. But with the Queen of Swords out, with this one, I feel like it's time for you to pull back a little bit. It's time for you to, you know, just take time for yourself. I feel like focusing on yourself is a little more what you need right now, especially with that Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I feel like you need to be moving in that direction and shifting into that direction and not focusing so much on the ideas of where you and your partner are at, okay? I feel like you give a lot of thought to this person, because I feel like the Queen is this person, okay? And you're the King. And it's really time to go, you know, just get away from it. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Okay, so what else do we have for Sagittarius here, Spirit? What else do we have for Sagittarius? Get out of your head. Get out of the idea of you're focusing too much on your connection. There's too much going on in your head about this connection and the what if situations and the ideas of where you want to go. I do see that you're wanting something, but I feel like you're scatterbrained. Like, I feel like you're just, I just feel like you're all over the place about it. Like, you don't know which way to go. You don't know which way to turn. You don't know what way to think. What kind of decisions are you going to make? This, and that. And I feel like you just need to step back, calm down. Okay. Because I feel like the relationship was a very up and down ride. But you need to just take a moment, be with yourself, do something for yourself, do something fun and enjoyable, and not give it any more thought. At least not right now. I feel like you need to just take a break. Take a break from the things that are going in your mind. Just go to the calmer waters, get some peace for a while, you know. Anything else? One more shuffle. Wait, I think one turned. Empress. So you have the Empress that is out as well. So that is definitely like what I'm saying, like feeling calmer, okay? Being grounded, being more compassionate, loving. But I feel like this is to yourself. You need to give that to yourself. I feel like, you know, with the Empress here, it is very Venus-y. So, you know, very beautiful, very loving. But I'm feeling like you have to love yourself. Okay. And I feel like with this path that's behind her, it's like you need to go ahead and you need to get off of this throne that you're on, this little chair, and you need to walk on down that path and go into nature, go into the forest, go for a stroll, go for a walk, and gather your thoughts, gather yourself, you know, try to just focus on you and come to this calm state. And get out of your head. I feel like you're giving it too much energy, Sagittarius, of this relationship. It's causing a lot of, I feel like it's causing a lot of stress within you on this connection. I don't know. I don't know. But I see change. I see something happening. Something is going to happen. One more shuffle. Yeah. Again, 5 of Swords. Okay. So I'm feeling like I just get the walking away again. Like you don't want to sit here and battle this person. You're done with the fighting, the bickering. You need to take a break. Okay. If anything on any of this, take a break. Like that is the message. Go take a break. Get out, get away. Just come back to you. Okay. That is what I'm feeling for you. That I believe is your overall advice here, is to take a break, get away. Yeah. Get away. Page of Pentacles here. So I'm feeling like, is this a page? Yeah. Page of Pentacles here. So just kind of like, you know, take a break, do whatever you got to do, and perhaps focus on, for some reason, I'm feeling finances. Okay. Sometimes I look at that card and think, you know, start a new foundation, but I'm really feeling like, you know, kind of reevaluating your finances in some way and seeing what options are there at some point. This might just be for some of you out there, and seeing what options are there for you to start maneuvering something possibly in this relationship. It could just be a side note. I feel like it's just a random side card. What in the heck? Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? One more. So you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, I'm feeling like with this Page of Pentacles here, some of you Sagittariuses are for some reason I'm just getting, and I know this might not be relevant. I know I keep saying that, but I get whatever I feel. Sometimes the cards don't even, whatever. But I feel like you're going to be starting a new relationship. So there's something coming in. I feel like there's just something coming in, a new relationship. So maybe like the Page of Pentacles is like a new foundational set, but I'm feeling like, you know, keep an eye on your money, keep track of it. I feel like there's going to be new adventures coming in, new situations, new people coming towards you. I mean, I'm feeling like there's just offers that are going to be there. Like, because I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles, and then he's got these 2 women around him. You know, like, just kind of like, you know, you're going to be admired. You're going to be looked at. I don't know. I don't feel like this is really relative to what was being said earlier. So for some of you, just keep on the lookout. You're going to be getting some suitors coming in potentially. Yeah. So, yeah. You got the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You're getting suitors coming in towards you. All right. Somebody that's been having their eye on you for a little while. Somebody that's been kind of, you know, but I feel like the people that are going to come in towards you are going to kind of have their ish together. I feel like they're not going to be like really needy and anything. So yeah, that was just like a side note. All right, Sagittarius. Wow, 24 minutes. I'm going to end this. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.